feels like the full Dookie Super Saiyan Goku.
And I want to win more, and more, and more!
Oh yeah, it's the champ. Let's go! I'm recording.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Plastic Power Podcast. This is Starblast Studios alongside Daredevil 19 and Champ Animations doing the TikTok dance on the TikTok dances where they don't pay you anymore, apparently.
No, they still do. It's just got to be over a minute long.
Great. Okay.
Or sponsors.
So
yeah.
Today we're going to be doing a very short episode of the Plastic Power Podcast, talking a little bit about the figure-related news that we got going on. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So it started off where a couple of days ago we got this teaser for a Dragon Ball Legends collab. We didn't see the silhouette yet, but everyone basically knew that this was going to be what we're getting. A new
SHallot.
SH Figuarts SHallot. Everyone's calling it. Yes, it's going to be SHallot, and people are excited. And then we wait for a few days. Like, when are they going to reveal it? They finally come out and reveal it, and boy, does it look...
It's not just SHallot. It's his brother, Giblet.
It's his, we also
Oh, it
his
is
brother,
his brother?
Yeah, I believe it's his twin brother, yeah. Like his evil twin brother or something.
Yeah, his evil twin brother.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they both look really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I dug their design. Like their sand type armor, their versions of it, I thought was pretty cool. And I didn't realize, like, I never played Legends, so I've only seen like pictures of SHallot. I had no idea about Giblet, but I do like Giblet's cloak and it's wired and cloth and stuff, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I dig the way they look, and we'll get more into what a big con is about it shortly. What do you guys' first impressions on it?
I'll let go. He should go first. He knows more about it than
Honestly,
All
so
right, Keish.
I played a little bit of Legends. With the story mode, but it wasn't. But to be fair, I do think that SHallot was actually an interesting character from what I had seen from it. But and let me just tell you right now, his design is very unique. Because it's basically, from what I understand, he's actually a Saiyan from Universe 6, but he's an older Saiyan. I'm not sure if he got like caught into like a time stream or something.
So same as Kaba in them?
Yeah, I think same as Kaba in them. But
Yeah, that's
I think
Universe
I was
6, right?
wondering because I was like, wait, his outfit does look like
Yeah, it
Kaba's.
does. Yeah, now that you say that.
Yeah, but obviously he's an older Saiyan which is clearly shown by the fact that he has a tail and he has like the more muscular. He doesn't look like a regular Universe 6 character who's got like spaghetti arms and legs for whatever reason.
He's got that
You
armor,
mean-
that Frieza armor.
You mean like the Saiyans in Universe 6 are all skinny?
Yeah, you know how like until they get all buffed up, they normally are drawn with like very stick figure like proportions.
Saiyans in general or Universe 6 Saiyans?
Saiyans in
Universe
general
6.
that are in Universe 6.
Oh yeah.
Like just think of
But
but
I feel like that's more of like a design choice. But I don't know.
Yeah, it is a design choice. But I also think that it's like that specifically to display some form of like the evolution of the Saiyans.
But wait, wasn't
It
there a
makes them-
couple of bigger Saiyans over there? Or am I?
Name one.
I could have sworn somebody that Kaba knew was a little bigger, but I could be wrong. I don't remember 100%.
I can't remember.
Remember it was
I
like
can't
his
remember who
friend
it
or
was.
something, and he's like, "This is my buddy" or something.
Maybe there was something in the manga, but I can't remember. But yeah,
I'll look it up.
like Giblet. Now when I played Legends, I didn't actually get to that part in the story. We're gonna talk the price. We're gonna talk about the pricing here later because that's the big deal with it.
A lot of people
Giblet,
aren't happy with that.
yeah, Giblet was one of those characters that I just saw as like this hooded figure. Did not know who he is, but it's one of those you find out more about him like in the story mode. Basically, like the cool thing about SHallot. So what's going on in this? Like, I don't think I need to recap everything in the story, but he just like there's time distortion, just like in Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle with the story mode with that. There's time distortions, characters from all over different timelines coming in and facing one another. SHallot teams up with like Bulma from OG Dragon Ball and Trunks, which amazing Dragon Ball dynamic where the Bulma from OG Dragon Ball it starts crushing on Trunks, who has no idea that is her son from the future.
Yeah.
Great.
Wait,
right there.
when does Legends take place in? Like what time period?
I think it takes place like sometime within. Yeah, I mean, obviously it takes place within Super because they got Super Saiyan Blue
Okay.
in there. Goku's got Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know like if it takes place before or after the Tournament of Power. I think it's just one of those things where they adapt it to the storyline to whatever is like being done
What was being
at that
done
point.
currently? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, like just from looking at so just on the offset for when it comes to when it comes to like looking at Giblet for example, the boy has the cloak. He's got like that cool like more sleek type of the armor that
Yeah.
he has, and it looks all like fantastic. He even has that scar
Do you guys
on his
think the
cheek.
hood fits over? Yeah, the scar definitely is cool. Do you think the hood fits over his hair, or you remove the hair or something?
I
Because I
think
was
it fits over
wondering
his
that.
hair.
Think so? Yeah,
I
kind of,
think
kind of looks like it.
I think you have to take it off to be honest, because when you see like the sharp edges like poking like
That's what I
at
was
the
thinking
hood.
too, but like I'm
You
not
know,
sure if you got to remove it or not. Yeah, look at the hood picture. Like it kind of does look smaller than his hair, but it also doesn't. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll have
maybe
to
you're right. Actually, I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me look at the.
we'll have to
Okay,
see.
set context. Main body, exchangeable hands, left and right 5 times, exchangeable expression parts, normal form, exchangeable head parts, normal form, exchangeable expression parts. Okay, this one just says exchangeable head parts.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually, hold wait. The fact that his in his normal form says exchangeable head parts probably is what suggests that there is like a separate headpiece that goes underneath the cape. I mean the
possibly.
cloak, the
Hmm.
jacket.
Yeah, it might be like just a flatter piece or something.
Yeah, that looks cool. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Um, then he also comes now for accessories real quick, going and talking about like back to SHallot. So obviously comes with the tail. He comes with two faces for his base form, like the stern face and then the teeth graded face where he's looking off to the side.
Yeah.
Which again, limited faces of him going and looking off to the side. But I know why they picked those faces is because this right here is an iconic pose that he's normally in Legends, and
Mm.
there's also like another pose like him where on the front like if you go on Google, right, give me 1 second to like type this up.
For what he has two side face looking to the side faces?
No,
I He has one.
no, it's just but they're using just like one face in particular to like mimic that. So okay,
Yeah. I don't mind them doing one face with a figure. You know?
so this thing for example, this
Yeah.
pose,
Yeah.
this is one pose that that they're doing.
When you open up the mobile game, it goes da 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 da. Oh wait, no, that's Dokkan.
That
I
is
don't know
Dokkan.
what. I don't know. I don't know what Legends is. Does it go da 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 da?
I
No,
can't
it
remember either.
goes it
But
goes
basically, they're just
Legends. Just kidding.
basically they're just using this one face in order to like pass it off for like this expression and this expression.
Yeah, I
So
don't mind them
Yeah.
doing one face looking to the side though.
yeah.
I don't mind
Now
that.
SHallot basically like throughout the story he acquires each and every single one of the forms. He has Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, God, and Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know if he has
How
anything
about
else beyond that. Probably not.
what about
But
Giblet?
Giblet, he has I don't know I haven't gotten up to that point in the story,
Because
but
I'm
Giblet does have
sure
Super Saiyan God.
you could swap the blue with Giblet if you wanted.
No, because there's no scar on the cheek.
Yeah, you don't need it though. You just need the face. The
No,
hair.
if you're
The hair.
swapping it with
Just the hair. Swapping the hair.
no,
Why?
no.
They both have the
I
same
told you
hair.
why.
But they
But
both
the
have the
facial
same
express
hair. Yeah,
the
but
facial
oh
expressions,
yeah, the eyebrows.
not just the eyebrows, the fact that there is I keep telling you, there's a cheek,
No,
like
no, no.
there's a scar
I'm
on
not
his cheek.
saying
You
take
can't
his
exchange the heads.
face. I was saying use the faces from Giblet, but then I just realized his eyebrows will be different colors because they have the same hair sculpt. So you get so if
Oh,
you
okay,
wanted to,
yeah.
that's what I was saying, not put Shallot's face on him.
To be honest,
But
I still don't fully understand, but I think I
just take the hair sculpt. Take Shallot's faces off, right? And then you have the hair sculpt.
oh no,
Oh
okay,
wait, wait.
I
Isn't
think it's because
Giblet's
the hair
bang?
sculpt is sculpted like Vegeta. Like the
But
bangs
I
are
think
sculpted into the
Giblet's bang
face.
is on the other side too. All
Yeah,
right.
that is part of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
design philosophy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Just pop the hair off, and then you could use Giblet's faces
Yeah.
because they'll have the same
On the
peg
base form
inserts.
ones.
Yeah, but it'd be pointless to do it because eyebrows be different colors, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Champ. What do you think of these?
I will say they do look really cool, and I'm
Yes.
surprised that we're getting more Dragon Ball video game characters, because the last one we got was Android 21 and the evil clone Goku from Fighters.
Mhm.
I haven't played Legends in a while, so I'm not too familiar with the character. I think I've only done like a few missions with him, and then I just stopped playing. But I really do like the armor.
Yeah.
I like that they gave is it Giblet?
Giblet.
Gibby?
Giblet.
Giblet?
Yeah, Giblet.
I like the soft goods. I've always been saying they need to implement more soft goods, and it looks like Tamashi is slowly listening.
Yeah.
It looks like, especially with more Dragon Ball, they definitely doing more soft goods.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just wish, I don't know, but I just wish they would have like had more alternate Dragon Ball figures from alternate lines, more, because I thought it would have been cool to get like Xenoverse villains like Tora Mira or like Demigra or like
Or stuff from Heroes,
I mean,
like what Beast Deities has been doing. They're making characters from Dragon Ball Heroes all the time, and people are going and buying them.
And then all they did with Xenoverse was Time Patroller Trunks, and then
Time Patroller Trunks,
and then Time
and
Patroller.
the Time Patroller.
Yeah, and then
no
that was
Tora
it.
Mira.
Yeah,
What?
no Tora Mira. We didn't even get like for Xenoverse 2. I don't think we got any figures from so.
Or
I don't
Demigro
know,
would have been a
it's
dope figure.
weird.
I would have bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
they don't really jump
again,
into
it's
game
just-
properties too much. So yeah, it is surprising that they're doing these two. And it's a
I
mobile
wonder
game.
is that like an anniversary or something? Like, why drop this all of a sudden?
Maybe they're
It's a weird collaboration.
trying to keep up with the third party stuff since they're doing all wild, crazy stuff. Maybe they want to try to do random crazy
I
stuff.
think they're
too.
realizing, wait a second, we need to actually make more content that people care about instead of making the upteenth release for the Namek Saga.
Yeah, and we'll speak about that soon, shortly.
Yes, we'll get into that.
What we should speak about is that ridiculous price.
Yeah, let's talk about the pricing.
$110.
$110 for
that's
Giblet,
Giblet,
$90 for Shallot, $200 total for both of these guys,
Not
which is
including
insane.
shipping.
Not including shipping. First
Which would
of all-
probably be like another 20.
Yeah. First of all, both of these guys, are they both releasing the same year? Okay, they're
Yeah,
the same.
January
time.
2026.
Okay,
Yep.
so as a figure, both of these guys look amazing. Look at this ankle articulation that Shallot has. I can tell just from the way that this is, you're going to get so much range, and the way that the legs are going to move around, there's going to be a lot of articulation. These things, the armor things really should not be getting in the way. He's got a lot of range with his arms. It's like, this looks like it's going to be a
fun
genuinely
figure.
fantastic, a fun
I think it's
figure.
going to be that new engineering that I showed you guys with the Daima Goku. It's going to be, I think, similar to that. Like how Vegeta's new engineering. I think it's going to be like that. So
Yeah,
it's going to be a
absolutely.
lot of fun to pose around.
And I think that if they were to put when eventually this comes out, like the thing is they're gonna put out lots of pictures. People are gonna start putting out pictures with Shallot and Giblet. They're gonna do all these head mods, and then the people who don't pre-order it, they're gonna be like, oh man, I wish I would have got that figure.
Yeah.
They're gonna feel regrets, and it's like
Yep.
they don't.
And I've been checking on like Big Bad Toy Store and other companies to see if they're getting them, and so far nothing. I've been noticing this now ever since these damn tariffs. Now we're not seeing like U.S. toy companies getting these P Bandai exclusives when they usually do.
And that is
So-
the biggest question. So, is the tariffs the reason why the prices are up there? So me
I
and
don't think so. They've been doing this. I know, yeah, you guys were talking about it, but I don't think that's the main reason. They like Nail's the same price, pretty much. What's Nail? Like
80 bucks.
80.92? Yeah, pretty much same price. I mean, the Broly, the reissue Broly is what? Like
$90.
180? What was he when he first released? 70, right? Yeah, like he went
Yeah.
up 20.
I think that's
I
inflation.
think, yeah. Plus, I think, like with these two, I think they're just taking advantage. And like what Champ was saying in a short, are they testing this out to see how many people are going to nibble? I mean, he didn't exactly say it like that, but
But no, like I said in my video, which you guys should check out on my TikTok and on the Plastic Power Podcast Instagram, which
The
is linked
PP
in the description
Podcast.
below or right here whoever's editing and uploading this.
Right up there.
I know.
Right next to Sean.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Me. I'm the
Yes.
special
Yeah.
one.
Click on his face.
Yeah.
On his face.
Click on his stupid. What on his stupid face right there?
No.
But
Stop
But
clicking.
yeah, like it is a little bit concerning. I'm easily passing on these figures because I just don't really care for these characters as much as other people. And I do kind of feel bad for them that they have to spend over $200 if they want to get both. Because I know there's a lot of fans of Dragon Ball Legends, and they, people who just absolutely love SHallot and been waiting for this. And I've been like seeing a little bit of like comments from Instagram and Twitter. That people are like, yeah, my excitement died down after seeing the price. Like
It kills it.
I don't
yeah.
know.
It's a buzzkill.
Yeah, it's a buzzkill.
If these
and,
both were like 60, okay, 60, 70, or 70 and 80, then I think it would be more tolerable. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
that was
I
around the
just
same
don't-
price
I don't
for Game
see
Boy 1 and
how.
2.
I just don't see how Giblet would be 110. Like,
Because
what about
the-
it?
you know,
what about it
The
makes
cloak.
it look
The cloak.
that much
That's
more-
why they did that. The cloak. And there's no
No,
reason
that's
that
BS because Gohan was $55 and that was cloth.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And there's a
That's
new
why I
Daima
feel
Piccolo
like
coming out with a cloth too. So,
That's
and,
what-
he's
And
gonna
that's
be
only like $30
60.
in Japan when you
Yeah.
probably convert the rates.
there's no reason why they should be upping his price. Maybe like another $10, but still, it really, you don't really need to be upping it that much. It's like, come on, man. And I know that's why Tamashii Nations is doing that. Oh, he has a cloth wired cloak. All right, come on, bro. Like you guys just said.
And they're
all these
doing that
other
as well with the
figures.
Daima Piccolo. He's getting a cloth cape.
Yeah, all these
Yeah.
other figures have cloth items, and they're not.
How much was Makima?
double the price?
Makima and
Makima
Itachi,
was
how
like
much were
70. Itachi's like, I think he was like 80 or 70.
they? And the figures are
75,
generally
80.
so okay. So
And
I think
Itachi has a nice, yeah, he has a
so.
decent amount of
Here's my other
accessories.
theory. If it's not being that if it's not the tariffs, what I think it is that what I noticed is that the pricing around these figures is very similar to the pricing behind the Spider-Man figures. Whenever there's a contract behind Tamashii Nations and Disney. Yeah, Disney. I was
ups
gonna
the
say
price.
Sony, but no,
Yeah.
it is Disney. There's usually like a licensing agreement where they
Which is
Disney has to get a cut
understandable.
of the pricing whenever people buy from it.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking
Who-
is that since it's technically Bandai, I know not Bandai, but since it's technically maybe Legends is acting as if it's its own separate company, right?
Yeah,
Like, you have-
that's what I'm thinking. But
the problem is like, okay, well, what about for Xenoverse? What about for Fighters? What about for those
Yeah.
collabs? Why weren't the figures within those price ranges already? And
they take advantage on P Bandai. I know that's what they're doing. We're not dumb. That's what they're
I
doing.
wonder is because Dragon Ball Legends is developed by Dimps, right? Which
Maybe
they've
them.
worked with Bandai Namco on several different Dragon Ball projects. So I wonder if they had to get the licensing from Dimps because they created the character or whatever, or they helped publish the game. So I wonder if it's maybe there is some contract where you have to if you're going to make merch, but they make cards and stuff like that, and other mini figures of these characters. No, aren't there other merchandise of this
Probably.
character?
I think what it is that, and I want to we should probably start moving on because this is where this section's taken a little bit. But I think what it mainly is that the deals, if it is because of the licensing stuff, then it just could be that Dimps or someone wanted a bigger cut or something. Or it's because Legends is the only thing that they didn't collab with, or in general, it's just a different agreement with a different contract, thus resulting in a different price. So
Plus tariffs.
plus tariffs.
It really could be anything, or it just could be. Let's just raise the price for no
Bro.
reason. So it could be anything.
And so much stuff is
just don't
going
know.
up in price right now. The game consoles are going
Yeah.
up in price, for this new store, and then 80 games are going up in price. $80 for video games, $80 it's a lot more money for figures now. They're charging you a pretty penny for a ton of stuff nowadays. So it sucks, man. It sucks.
Yeah. But let's move on now. They teased.
I want off this timeline.
They teased two other figures. So right here we got a tease of a new Krillin. Most people, including us now, were thinking it's the Namek Krillin in his orange gi before he wore the Saiyan armor, which,
Without the blue shirt.
yeah, there's a lot of pictures to show that facial expression. It looks like he's concerned, but he's really, like, happy. And
I saw a lot of people thinking that they were thinking this was going to be a new like 2.0 Frieza. I'm just where are you getting that?
Yeah.
It's like, see,
I think-
Krillin's terrified. That's when before he died. I'm like, that's a happy face.
At first, I thought he was, like, terrified, and I thought Frieza was blowing him up. I'm like, if they're making him, like, blown up,
It's
that's
like,
gonna
dude,
be
they're making.
so
Are they
messed
really
up.
making another premium Bandai armored Krillin? Like, I am
Yeah,
not
that's
getting
what I
that.
was wondering. That was one of their worst figures, too.
It was.
Yeah,
It was so bad.
most people think that's what Krillin it's going to be, and I'm 99% sure it's going to be that Namekian Krillin all of a sudden is a Namekian.
Yeah, maybe
That-
it'll be
Yeah.
like one of those figures that can pass as both as a Saiyan Saga and a Namek Saga Krillin.
Yeah,
Early
yeah,
Namek
yeah,
Saga.
yeah. So it's going to be early Krillin to go with the Goku that just released in Target.
Yeah, and we
which is about time.
Yeah.
it just released in Target. You saying it just released in Target? Did you find it?
Oh no, I'm saying like recently released in Target and like Walmart's. Yeah, yeah. You're like, go get it for me now.
Please, bro. I like. Dude, listen, I'm on the verge of buying it,
Of
which will end up
collapsing.
totaling to $70 for this figure. I don't want to do that. I
Damn,
really don't want to do
70.
that.
You
It
can't
looks like
find-
it's gonna be okay buying it for like
So
for like
Did you
$50 on
regret
there.
not getting the $50 one?
I saw another one for $50, and then I had it in my cart, and I'm thinking, oh, and I saw the total,
I
and
was
it's
you,
$71
just wait.
total.
You're
I'm
gonna
waiting.
find it. One of us will
I'm gonna
find
wait.
it. One of us, yeah. All right. So the next thing that was teased too, that's
heck?
not what you think it is. That's Usopp's nose there, right? So we are gonna be getting Usopp finally. So, and of course,
Yeah, it
it's,
looks like he's next in line.
yeah, and of course it's gonna be the Romance Dawn or pre-time skip version, which
Isn't that the Usopp that they teased though a couple months back?
yeah, the pre-time skip Romance Dawn one, yeah, like when he first appeared in One Piece.
Hmm.
So that we're finally getting that. People are getting very annoyed and frustrated, which I understand. I was getting a bit
knows
annoyed
what's
and
coming
frustrated.
soon?
Yeah, that's funny that they put that. Good dad joke there. Who knows what's coming soon? Yeah, so that's pretty much all like the stuff here. I'm guessing Sanji, the pre-time skip Sanji, will follow him. So
Most likely,
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it for now.
I will say this: when that Krillin was teased, looks like for the Saiyan or
Yeah,
Orange Gi.
Yep.
Sean, you showed a picture. I don't know. Still, I have to find the source. For
Yeah,
that, but it
someone
looked like there was
posted
like
it on Facebook.
it looked like there were going to be 5 more figures or characters they were going to make for the Namek Saga, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
called it. They're going to milk Namek Saga for all it's
Oh,
worth
yeah.
before going on to the other projects.
Yeah.
And I said this, and I'll just say this real quick before we close off, that the 5 next figures, most likely, it's going to be a 2.0 Frieza using the Mecha Frieza body mold, a Goku that has the blue shirt that's like all banner damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Either going to be in his Super Saiyan form or Kaioken form,
Goro.
similar to like Guru,
think
which
they're
might
gonna
just be
make
a
sure?
statue.
Nah, I don't think they'll. Yeah, if they do,
They
he'll
might
be
just
a
make it
statue.
to a statue, kind of
Yeah.
like what's his name? The dragon that we kept seeing at MegaCon. What is his name? I forget his name. Puranga.
Oh yeah,
It'd probably
yeah,
be
yeah.
like a Puranga situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe a Frieza soldier, because
Possibly.
I can see maybe. And then what else is there? Trying to think. A battle damage Piccolo.
What about-
That's all I can think.
What was Gohan wearing? Oh yeah, we already got that Gohan
Yeah,
in the purple
Yeah,
Piccolo
the-
ski,
yeah,
right?
the purple
yeah,
gi.
yeah.
Where we got that.
Unless they do an updated version, which I wouldn't be surprised, because now they're working with this new engineering that they're doing. So you never know; they might just be releasing new figures.
It's definitely going to be like a new Frieza, new 2.0 Frieza, Goku in the blue shirt, and then
Imagine we get a battle damage Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we technically already did. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't get him. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Battle damage Vegeta.
Battle damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we got
battle
the.
damages
You're thinking
was
of the
Goku.
third party one that we got.
But no,
Yeah.
he was battle damaged in the anime with like when he was all bloody from Raccoon and his shoulders things were broken.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
No,
they
I was
got
thinking
their
of the
asses
battle
kicked a
damage
lot.
one from whatchamacalled, like when he was fighting Goku, but that's not Namek Saga.
No, he's.
I mean, they probably could use
Yeah,
it
they
for
could
that.
do
but,
that
like,
too. Yeah.
But I just want out the Namek Saga, man.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
bro. Take us. Well, I mean, we're still a little bit in the Cell Saga. I'm more so excited for the fact that we're probably going to be getting a 3.0 Cell pretty
That's
soon.
what I'm hoping. Yeah.
And then a new
That's
2.
Probably not
And then a
until
new like
2030.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
2030 we'll get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot they gotta get to. I mean,
I'm thinking next year at least.
Yeah,
Like, it's got to be.
This is a never-ending line, and like what we said many times before, the line will never end. They're always going to be updating figures, so even if they make them all, they could just redo them all again with the new joints and engineering and stuff. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think
All
that
right,
should-
Battle damaged Raccoon with his butt out.
Yeah, battle damage Raccoon.
Fantastic.
Boom!
Or what they'll do is they'll put out recolors. Or they'll start putting out like recolors or something of the Ginyu Force, like how they looked like in the manga.
Oh my god, no, don't give him ideas. Anyway, I think that's about it. I know it was a shorter episode, but there was not really much to talk about. We kind of just want to talk about mostly the outrageous pricing of SHallot and Giblet.
We should have a good episode on Saturday, and it should be about season 2 of One Piece. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, did the Demon Slayer trailer drop? I think it did. It was more like a teaser though. So supposedly we're gonna get the official Infinity Castle trailer this week, so that should be good too. So
Yes, it should. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the comment section.
Be sure to check out our Instagram.